Dan Riker and Abby Russell.
Hey there.
Hi, Vinny.
Here we are. Listen to those sweet tunes.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
Old John Williams.
It reminds me of amusement parks because I haven't seen the original, but they play in like every Universal amusement park.
You haven't seen the original movie?
I've seen it on TV here and there.
Oh, man.
This is welcome. Sorry.
Yo, there we go. There we go.
To Jurassic World Evolution.
Nice.
The video game.
Like the movie.
Like the
When
movie.
the old guy says, "Welcome to the park."
Like, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
And it's, oh my God, you son of a bitch, you did it.
You did it. Yeah. Remember when that guy gets eaten on the toilet?
Yeah, you did it.
For the longest time.
I do remember that part. And the like weird screaming dinosaur with the little like.
Oh, the Dilophosaurus
gills.
when he spits on Newman. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
great movie.
I'm going to start a new game here, and then I'll load up my game.
Okay.
This is Jurassic World Evolution.
Yes. I've been getting texts from my father for the last month, excited about the movie.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing
I
it.
believe I have a hard save, but if it overwrites it, who cares?
There we go.
This game is like $55. Let's say it's between like $50 and $60.
Sure.
It's like I'm playing on. Oh, sorry.
Basically a full
Wait, hold on.
Dr. Ian
Put it up,
Malcolm.
Abby.
I'm
You
doing.
may have heard of me.
I'm cranking it.
Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage.
It's actually Jeff
Yeah.
Goldblum.
Yeah.
Wow.
The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
I feel like somebody gave him a script at a bar.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to
He seemed
begin.
game to do it.
Isla
I bet he recorded it like on an iPhone and then
Yeah.
just sent them the
Relatively
file.
stable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can
He's a
get your
busy
feet
guy.
wet here.
Hey, Vinny,
Wait,
can
what
you do me
do
a favor and
should?
move the cursor?
Yes.
Diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are. And you want to be ready before you try that.
It's like not even Dr. Ian Malcolm. It's just Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Which pretty much every Goldblum character is just Jeff Goldblum.
This is even more so.
Yeah.
All right.
He was in The Fly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to see that.
I'm Cabot Finch.
Oh, this fucking guy.
Public relations,
So we both played a lot of
crisis
this.
management.
Yes.
You and I, Vinny.
I have not played any of it at all.
You'll start
It's
by building a
it's
Hammond Creation
frustrating.
Yeah, the way Vinny described it seemed not great.
So
Lab. We've already started on an enclosure
It looks
for
a
you.
little like
You
a
should just
Cities
attach to the
Skylines
side.
type of thing.
But
You
watch
are
out for
building.
dinosaurs.
It is a park
Just
management
kidding.
thing. It's Vinny. You described it as being almost like a clicker at times, which I see what you mean.
yeah, so they start you off here in Jurassic World Evolution with a couple of buildings on this first island. So I'll start. Oh no. Okay, they're gonna take me through a giant tutorial here, which is fine because I think the actual tutorializing is very good.
And yeah,
They
and
take you step by step for what you need to do. And this first thing here is very important. This, what I have in my hands right now, is where you build dinosaurs.
that's where the eggs are. That's where the cute little raptor babies
Yeah.
come out before they start murdering everyone.
Yep. So
Cool.
this thing that I'm building right now, you can see there's an enclosure here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's fencing along here.
Oh, sure. So they'll come out into the fence.
Yeah, they'll
Yes.
come out into the fencing.
Okay. So, okay. Can
And-
you build your own
Let's
fencing, or is
focus
it
on
just
what
what's
we're
there
here
in the
to
world?
do.
Okay.
Which
I
is
learned that
create
when I
dinosaur
basically spit out
facilities
all
on
my
the islands
dinosaurs
we
into the same
call
fenced
the
area,
5
and the
deaths.
T-Rex type of thing just
Actually,
ate all my other
a
dinosaurs.
single
So I
word.
learned that fences are important
Because
in this game.
Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
Vinny, you are playing with mouse and keyboard.
I
I
am.
played with with a controller, and it worked fine, I thought. But
You'll need to
already just
connect
seeing
it
you
to
kind of
the
move around makes me
pre-existing
think that
network
mouse and
of
keyboard might be the
paths
way to
in the
go.
power grid.
I was told this was like a park management sim, so I grabbed the mouse and keyboard, but then I felt lied to. So here we go. Basically, the thing I do like about this is a lot of stripped down stuff. If you've played a lot of other building sims that make things a little easier. First thing, and I'll just probably jump into my island now that we've gotten Dr. Ian Malcolm to speak.
We're going to go up to the third one?
I'm going to load up my career, and I'll go to just where I was, which is here from last night.
So they introduce things as you progress through the islands. Like the
Yeah.
second one, it's like now there are tropical storms.
Yeah,
and you
so
have to
I'll,
build this
I'll,
thing.
I'll,
Kinda
walk,
fun.
I'll walk you through the features I've unlocked so far, and I can do that a lot more easily from my save because they're
Right.
going to, in a very good way, don't get me wrong, hold your hand to get you started. And I remember when I was first starting talking to you, Dan, and saying that it's a lot here. This seems like a lot of depth.
So.
And then I feel like I burned off that depth pretty
Oh,
quick.
Right.
really?
Like you can also do stuff like you can go to that toy shop and you can change the price of toys, or like what type of food you serve at the gift shop or whatever.
If you want to.
But that's the thing. I don't think any of that really matters on that level.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So you said a bit about progression and doing new islands. Are there goals on the islands? Is there like an end game?
Yeah.
Or is it just build to a certain point, get enough dinosaurs or a good happiness rating or whatever, and then you can unlock other things? Or is there like a goal per island?
All very good questions, Abby.
Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome to Jurassic World Evolution. We are going to address all of these questions. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle.
No need to tell me twice. I'm in a glass ball.
I have not unlocked the glass balls yet.
I think those things are cool.
I don't remember those from the movies I've
They're
seen.
from World.
I
Which
did-
everyone hates World.
Chris
I think
Pratt
World's fine.
is in World, right?
Yeah.
Also, Chris Pratt is in this game. His picture is in this game.
I don't
and
think
then
that's his voice.
It is definitely not. His
I don't
voice.
think it's Bryce Dallas Howard's voice either.
I don't know who that is.
She's
great.
She's a big star of Jurassic World.
So
She
Abby,
was in The Village.
Oh, that movie sucks. God,
I
I
like
hate that
movie. I think if you're going into it not thinking of it as a monster movie, it's fun. Anyway, continue on, Vinny.
Okay.
God, I'm so mad.
so
Okay.
you might recognize some of this island from what you just saw.
Yeah,
Let me
there's that little
reorient
enclosure.
myself. It looked kind of like this. Yes.
Yes.
Here's this enclosure.
You got a hotel?
Yes. So Abby, you were asking about objectives.
Yes.
So there are 3 missions, it seems like, per island. And you have a security team, a science team, and an entertainment team.
Right.
Each with a contact, which I think is supposed to be from the movie. I don't know.
I have these. None of these people are familiar, but I haven't seen the new one.
Okay, I'll jump ahead a second here. And you can all help me out as Jurassic Park nerds.
Okay. I'm not sure those 3 people are from
They didn't look familiar.
So
perhaps the new movie. I've not seen that.
was assuming anybody who's didn't. All right, before I look at these, anybody who had a picture was from the movie, and they were able to license their likeness. A Kenner toy was maybe made of them. Anybody who has a picture of a shoe or a dinosaur footprint, they did not. So in the movie, maybe.
I don't. He's
Maybe
not
the new one.
familiar.
Maybe the new one.
Maybe
I
the
don't
new
recognize
one.
them.
Not in the maybe
Probably
not
not.
in the movie. In the movie,
She's
maybe.
definitely in
She
the
is.
movie.
In the
He
movie.
is definitely in the movie.
Yeah, he is.
The first one.
In the movie, maybe.
not that I've seen.
familiar. They had the
In the
side
movie.
B
I
don't think
characters.
so.
He's not familiar.
Are you sure? I think he's in the movie I saw.
Maybe?
Is he the one that comes to Chris Pratt and is like, "We need these for military things"?
No, I think that was what's his name? What's the Mandy Patinkin?
What?
Was that Mandy Patinkin?
I don't know.
That was some guy. Vincent D'Onofrio?
I didn't think it was Mandy Patinkin. I didn't think he was.
Maybe
in the
Vincent D'Onofrio. I get him and Mandy
In
Patinkin
the
mixed
movie,
up.
baby.
Yes, Chris Pratt is definitely in the movie.
Yes.
movie. It is not his voice.
I want to hear it.
So do I. In the movie, maybe.
Not that I know of.
In the movie.
Okay.
Briefly in the new one, from what I've heard.
Not in the Tim Murphy.
That's a picture from the movie.
Tim Murphy probably though.
Wait.
Not-
Wait, no, that's Tim. Yeah, Tim is the kid who gets electrified on that fence.
but where's
And
the light? Why? I
He got
assume-
electrified. Well, he lived,
Yeah.
Is
Also, I'm on the IMDb page, and it's Vincent D'Onofrio. I think is what you're talking
but
about.
Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is him. Okay,
But
that's
I
not
don't
Laura
think
Dern.
that was who. Yeah.
That is definitely not Laura Dern.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that people like Laura Dern who like they don't have their likeness anymore,
Right.
not in the new movie, are not allowed to be represented here.
Right.
So it was pretty funny going through this stuff, being like, okay, obviously, clearly, unless Roland got stepped on by a dinosaur.
Is he Roland?
Maybe those are his hands.
Roland was a character in the Lost World. I think
mean,
he's the guy that gets eaten in half by 2 T-Rexes.
Maybe
I might be
don't know.
wrong. Let's see.
Anyway,
He is in the original
Yeah.
and the new ones.
okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get back to the game.
All
So,
right.
like I said, there are 3 missions: security team, science team, entertainment. They are, I think, interesting. The missions are interesting when they give you these very specific missions. You have to get your allegiance up or your reputation up with each faction, security, science, and entertainment, by doing less interesting things like contracts.
Mm-hmm.
So each team will get you kind of a random contract and a repetitive contract.
Or it doesn't even make sense. Like I got one once where it was like, hey, make sure that for 3 minutes
Yeah.
no
I
carnivores
got
eat
that.
any people, and it's like I don't even have dinosaurs. yet.
Yeah, I got that too. I also got one that was like, get your
Let's
Here
not
comes one.
argue over the small stuff. Looking at the big picture, this is a solid contract.
It is, because it's super easy. So sometimes you get ones that are extremely easy. I'll hopefully get this very quickly. And sometimes you get ones that are extremely hard. And I got one that was very, very hard about my second contract that was like, upgrade this ability. And I couldn't do it until I was hours into the game already. And it was
Right.
like my second contract. Now you can just terminate the contract, I think, without penalty. The only thing that you'll get penalized on is you won't be able to take a contract for about a minute.
Right, which isn't bad.
Yeah, so you can take 3 contracts at a time, and again, you have to build up a faction allegiance. They show that somewhere here. Reputation to unlock the missions.
And some are kind of like, get a picture of the Edmontosaurus drinking, which means you actually have to get in the little ranger car, drive into the gate, and
I
take a
thought
picture
those were
of it.
fun. Like
it's kind of Pokemon Snap, yeah.
Yeah, the missions I did were pretty fun. The contracts were not as fun. The missions had very specific things. Like one of the security missions was release a dinosaur into the park and let's see what happens.
Right, yes.
And I thought that was fun.
Yeah, we got to test our security.
Yeah, the entertainment ones were a little less fun of build a hotel. That might have been a contract. I can't remember it. So the gameplay. So you get the contracts, and that's a great way to get money. You also get money through ticket sales. I can show you that as well here in finances. So you get money through ticket sales. I've got an, oh boy.
Losing money.
Losing that much money? No,
Damn,
profit.
Vinny.
No, sorry, profit per minute.
Raised-
I'm making almost $200,000 per minute.
Damn.
That's
hey,
all right.
Vinny, can
Yeah.
I borrow $200,000?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
So, Cabot will update you. If this seems deep or overwhelming, it's not. It really isn't. But it can be punishing.
Yes.
So this park is the island they start you on. There are 3 of them, and I know I'm bouncing around here, just trying to cover all the bases. There are 3. There are 5. It looks like
Yeah.
5, 6. Jeez, I thought there were.
Oh,
they
6.
just keep talking about this 3rd island, which is why.
I thought it was the 5 deaths.
Yeah, I think there might be one other one too. And you start on here, pretty easy stuff. You move on to this one. We'll look at it in a second. Harder. And Dan, you kind of got stuck with me on this.
I just kept fucking up. Like, if you fuck up early, if you
You
make
really get
some
boned.
strategic errors with what you build, then you can really get fucked over.
Let's talk about what I was going to talk about before, which is the simplifying of the park management sim.
Yeah. I will say this looks fine. Like
Yeah.
graphics, it's fine, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look fun
So-
as far as how it looks. When I think of like a park management, I want to see like a balloon stand and something that makes it look like a park versus just
How about something like
trees.
this burger stand?
Okay, no. I mean, it's just looks like
Yeah, now we're talking.
sure. I'm not saying the buildings look bad. I'm just saying they look like they're put on a grid that you have to place it on.
How about if I called it Abby's Burger
Okay.
Joint?
This game is perfect. I take it back.
Perfect. Now everybody's going to eat there. So the kind of simplification that I appreciate is, let's say everything needs power, but you only have to build these power substations and make sure buildings are built within this
Okay.
sphere, this ring. And then they have power, and that's nice.
You have to build like a power plant and then connect it to like a system of wires to get it to a substation.
Yes.
That seems pretty standard for like a
Pretty-
city builder.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is, here's my power station that provides all the power, and it's pretty easy to just plunk down a substation and make sure you build within the sphere. You don't have to actually run lines to each building.
That's
just
nice.
that's nice. And then the other thing they want is when you build a building, you just got to connect it to a main thoroughfare. Otherwise, it says nobody can get to it.
Oh, sure.
And that's basically it. And then you can
Yeah.
place them anywhere you want. The building zone is actually kind of small. So if we go and just pick a building, you can see this outline here.
Oh, wow. It's like a strip
Yeah.
mall.
Well, it actually feels a little tighter than maybe it looks when you first load up the map. Of like, oh, I could build anywhere. Well, I guess not. Okay, well, I can't build out here. No. Okay, where can I build?
And there can be like terrain constraints and stuff where you have to flatten out the land, things like that.
Things like that. It's not terrible, but when I first booted up, I was like, let's build a giant park, and it's not actually that big. So let's get to the part you all came to see.
The
Dinosaurs.
dinos.
So to build a dinosaur, you have to make
Oh.
sure you clip them through each other because that's what the people want to see.
Yeah.
So
And you can rename the dinosaurs.
you
Oh,
can.
will you name one?
Abby's Burger Joint.
Yeah, just Abby'sburg.
Abby. Well, this
Just
one
name
was.
him-
This one was the. What was the Laura Dern?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Laura
name it
Dern.
Laura Dern.
How do you spell her last name?
D-E-R-N.
Okay.
Laura Dernatops.
Nope, it was just Laura Dern. I saw the picture. It was in the encyclopedia. So while we're
Look at her
here,
munching away.
you can see they all have a health meter. This Laura Dern is very healthy.
Good for her.
If they get into the red, they start getting into trouble.
What causes them to be unhealthy?
Unhealthy things like they're not eating enough. They actually get sick with diseases and a cold or things I can't pronounce.
And that's just sort of randomized, or is it like your building is dirt or your park is dirty?
Your park, I haven't had that. There are storms that come through that lower their
sure.
comfort level. I don't know if it actually lowers their health.
If you haven't been like refilling their
food.
like they have these feeder things and you have to like drive in occasionally and refill it.
They need water, they need food. Those are pretty easy. And then you need to have a certain ecosystem for them, like grassland, forest. And some of them want a certain minimum population of, hey, I need at least 2 Triceratops or 5 or whatever. So you can see a little bit more of that here. Hey, their social group is 1 to 6. You go beyond that, we're going to have some problems. The ideal population for them, 16, so I guess they'll kind of fall off into groups at that point. Not exactly sure. It's not, that part hasn't been that well explained to me yet. You can see here they're susceptible to hookworm and Campylobacter. Okay.
Whoa, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Is that a real thing or a Jurassic Park thing?
I'm sure it's a real thing.
Jurassic Park's based on science.
This is a pretty good rating. I don't know what the dinosaur rating gets you. Probably more money, probably more people.
I feel like Laura Dern should be worth more stars.
Yeah.
And then the authenticity is the genome, and we'll get into all of this stuff in just a minute. So here are my dinosaurs I have running around from my habitat in this section. This does mean that they need, and we'll do this manually in just a second, more food.
Get in the car.
Over here, there is one, a meat eater, a carnivore, if you will. And I have them in a different pen. Otherwise, they would eat these dinosaurs.
You made a whole different pen there.
Yes.
Okay, I did some fences to kind of like separate within the one that they gave me.
Okay.
Because that's one of the things they don't really teach you.
Yeah.
And I learned early on that
Meat
like,
eaters eat herbivores.
yeah, and so like I made a ton of dinosaurs. My fucking T-Rex thing just ate everything.
So here's where you make a dinosaur. You go into the hatching bay. You know what? Let's. I got this backwards. Let's do this. Here is the main fucking loop of this game, and I say that because it's kind of annoying. So you build a thing called an expedition center. You have to click here, go view the expedition map, and you send a helicopter off to dig up fossils.
Go to a yellow place. Check
I
Asia.
don't think I have.
What about the
Oh,
train?
there. Go
okay,
to Spain?
Okay. We'll do a new one.
Portugal.
Okay, so off they go. Whee! And they'll be back in like 3 minutes, whatever it is.
With a
Okay,
fly
is this the
and an
clicker
amber
part?
cane.
Sorry, yes, this feels a bit like the clicker part, except it never gets better. So they're off. They'll eventually return. And while they're off, when they come back, they'll bring fossils like this. And then you go in here and you're just like, okay, extract the DNA for $5,000 from this fossil. Do the same thing for here. And this basically moves the bar on my Ankylosaurus genome, which means once I get to 100%, my dinosaur is more like the original.
It seems so slow.
It's clickerish slow, I'll describe it as.
Okay.
There are perks you can get for each building. So, I can purchase this extraction speed upgrade, and now it'll go a little faster. Nothing automated yet. So you can get those perks and upgrades from the research center, where you can go in here and say, all right, and I hate the navigation menus on here. I don't know why. They're probably fine. But you can go in here and buy upgrades for some of your buildings.
Okay.
I have not liked a lot of the upgrades that are available.
No, they seem useless in
Yeah.
ways that
Like,
are.
what are they?
It's like,
Okay.
oh, your guys, your rangers will reload their trank guns a little bit faster or whatever. It's like, well, okay, that's one minor part. Can we
Yeah.
fix the whole fucking fossil thing?
Yeah, like what you really want is like, all right, so let me see if I can find. Maybe this is why I hate it, because I can never find what the hell I would really want.
It's weirdly organized.
A ranger station Hammond Creation Lab. Right, so a Hammond Creation Lab, you'd want to be like, automatically decode fossils. Just do it. And it's like, okay, how about if
Or that'd
we,
be the fossil center.
how about we do this? Oh, right, this is the.
That's down there, yeah.
And it's like, no, you can put one more fossil in here.
Yeah, so
It's like, who
more
the
things
fuck
you
cares?
can click and wait.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want it to just move faster. And also, like, I want the extraction center. They don't even have one, do they? I want them just to go hunt fossils. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't have to manual. You want something that's going to be like, I don't have to do
Just
as much
please,
manual
yes.
gameplay.
Vinny, I think
There it is,
you're the
Expedition
Expedition
Center.
Center, yeah.
And this
Dig
just
speed.
right. So this all is just, and maybe I'm missing something, but there's a way to get additional offshore teams. So you can send like 2 at a time. And I think I have to get 5 stars
I
on.
guess this means congratulations are in order.
That was, remember, it was like, oh, go find a rare fossil. It was like easy.
Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible. That's our mandate. And on Isla Matanceras, you're showing the rest of us how it's done.
I'm very good.
You're deserving of this reward.
What did I get? It's just 150 grand. Anyway, I think on Isla Muerta, I have to get 5 stars in order to unlock this. and it's just big middle fingers for me because this is like a huge thing. That's
Right.
like, no, I will. And then there's an upgrade here, and like I'll pay $2 million, whatever you want me to pay, $7 million. I don't care. But what they want to do is like sell me. Where is it? I don't even know if it's on here. Is it here? They want to sell me a fucking monorail for $2 million, and it's like, no, man, get me the thing that makes me more money first.
Yeah. Also, it looks like you need to go refill those feeders.
So this was the most fun I had in this game. Actually, that's not true. I enjoyed the beginning of it a lot until I got into a loop of sitting there waiting for ticket sales to generate money.
That's the thing. There are things that are fun about this game. Like there are times I really did enjoy this, and like the inevitable Jurassic Park thing happens where it's like, oh shit, they ate through a fence, and now everyone's screaming, and we have to open up the emergency shelter, and we got to tranquilize this dinosaur. Like there's cool stuff here for sure. I just don't think it's organized that well.
So there's a ranger station you build, and they have little jeeps.
Is there not a hotkey? Because on controller it's LBRB.
Yeah, you can just push R.
Oh, okay.
I can jump into the ranger team here and have a good time. And people generally get out of the way, and you can also stop and be a real creep.
Nice.
And just
You also pull out your
guys.
dart rifle.
Oh, what's with all those baldies?
Why are they all walking in
I don't
sync?
like that at all. They're a bunch of robots.
But they really get not very happy when you just start taking pictures of the people.
Really?
Yeah.
You might want to try it again.
They just want dinosaurs.
Oh, they just want dinos.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
but
so
I
funny.
like sitting here taking weird pictures because a lot of times they will just like look at the camera. Hey guys, hey,
Lady.
look at me.
Hey.
hey.
You're the attraction
47?
here.
Hey. And you can also drive while taking pictures, which is kind of weird. Oh, can you? Wait, I thought I wasn't able to do that before. Maybe not photos. Okay, maybe it's something. Oh,
Maybe it was dart rifle.
maybe it was dart rifle.
Not
Anyway.
sure how that'll turn out.
Yeah, run him over.
Yeah, you don't really.
I was being super careful because I thought that you could run them over, and then I realized they just got out of the way.
Pretty fun. I just unlocked a new vehicle skin by drifting. I don't know. Do you want to go get a hamburger?
Yes, give me some money. I think my biggest bummer for this game, I think I also really like management sims where I can play for aesthetics. And it doesn't seem like there's that type of gameplay here.
This is function,
Yes.
definitely.
Which is fine, but
I mean, you do get skins and stuff like that, and you can.
yeah, but the park doesn't look. Wow, I'm gonna charge you for damages, sir.
I would like a hamburger. Whoa.
Oh my
Ah!
goodness.
I want
Take a picture of that.
Oh wait, I want a picture of them morphing out. You wait here long enough, you'll see it. You'll see it. Come on.
Oh, it's
Shoot him with a dart.
Oh my god.
Dart has missed.
Why are they all why do they only walk in clumps? Look, my patrons love their burgers, okay?
Anyway.
Right in the mouth.
They don't care. Let's get out of here, Bill. It's a bust. All right. I think I exited my vehicle. Drive vehicle. Let's go do what we were meant to do.
And you can add tasks. You can tell
Yeah.
the thing to be like, go refill this thing, repair the fence, and then go back.
Okay.
And it'll do that. Or you can drive around, which is kind of
Yeah,
fun.
it won't shoot your people automatically, but it will do the task it's supposed to do.
Right.
So we got to find the gate to get in here. I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard. This is one of the things I assume is a little bit better with
Controller.
controller. Or is that
Yeah,
not the
this
gate?
is fine.
Take a picture of the dino.
Yeah, I gotta get in there.
Can you
first.
go in and
Yeah.
like walk around in there?
You can drive around.
Oh, okay, cool. If y'all could have a pet dinosaur, would you?
Raptor.
Raptor. I would want
Yes.
a flying one so I could ride on its back
Oh,
like a
geez.
dragon.
That seems really scary.
Yeah,
Have to have a parachute.
I'd make it work.
Where is that? Where the hell's that gate?
Zoom out. There you go.
Wow, they don't have like a foyer. What are those called? Not an airlock,
Oh
but
yeah, like a
seems
double
a
gate.
little unsafe to
Yeah.
just have
Yeah.
like a big all wide open, slow moving gate.
I think the whole idea of a Jurassic Park is a bit unsafe, if you ask me.
So you just kind of get close enough to it and then click. Hi,
Whoa, look at that dude.
hi.
With a warning in effect.
Okay,
Feeder level replenished.
that's about it. And then if you want, you take some pictures.
Cool. Good
Yeah,
one.
That's beautiful. Look at that. Get some money.
Oh, you get a lot of money for that.
It
Damn,
gets less and
you're
less.
rich.
Be beautiful.
Like you got, hey, Oh, look at that.
That's a good one.
Beautiful.
And you got Laura Dern in it.
But
Wow, you got a penalty.
Yeah, because
Woof.
it's the same species. I know. Pretty rough. And then if you need to, you could do things here like trank.
Shoot it in the butt. Shoot it in the butt.
Storm forecast.
Nice. Dinosaur is not sick.
Wait, they don't care, so it's impervious? I don't know. I've never shot a not sick dinosaur, so I'm not sure.
Not Laura.
Oh, geez, Laura, chill out.
And you have to trank them before you can transport them.
Okay.
Oh, it's raining. Cool.
I'm kind of missed what you were saying. Did you see a storm was coming? Because
Probably.
the dinosaurs kind of get freaked out sometimes when storms are coming.
You should give him a little shelter. Can you drive in the water?
I'm going to try that.
Sink that Jeep.
There are times where
This
this
is some
kind
great
of
water for a dinosaur, I'm going to say.
where this kind of evokes like the movies, like this like rainy thing, driving around in a
Dead
Jeep, like
dinosaur.
that kind of evokes the first movie.
Yeah.
Like I want to like this
Uh-oh.
game more than I do.
Did Laura die?
Oh yeah, old age. She's not that old.
Laura.
Jeez.
Jeez.
How did this happen?
They'll tell you, too, like how old the dinosaurs kind of live. Oh, they're all sad.
They're gonna eat Laura.
So they'll tell you, like, hey, this dinosaur usually lives to 40, but,
I like how our one named dinosaur died.
I know.
One that we cared about.
it's a shame. All right, so that's a good example of what you can do now for the dinosaurs that are dead. You have another thing called the Acu Action Center universe. I don't know. And you can get a transport team to come, and I can also you can't control the
Fly the
transport
helicopter.
team.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think you can do the transport.
Oh, the transport? Maybe not.
Yeah,
But you
so-
can fly around and shoot the dart.
Yeah, I'll do that in a second. So I've told the transport team to come pick up this dinosaur.
Oh, poor Laura.
Yeah, but
Can you bury her?
No.
Do dinosaurs
They-
have like death ceremonies like elephants?
I
I think it's like Vikings. I think they put them on a
okay.
boat.
Yep.
And,
Light it on fire.
Yeah.
I wish you could just stuff and sell the dinosaur when they died because
Oh,
I feel like
yeah,
that would
put
be
that
a
in the gift
very
shop.
good way to make some money.
Who wants to buy Laura Dern?
Totally, seriously, stuffed and mounted. So you can drive this helicopter.
This is fun.
It's a helicopter.
Yeah, but is it like a good
It's
game
fine.
helicopter?
It's fine.
Yeah.
When I saw the first movie, I convinced myself that
doesn't let you
the science was 100% like reasonable. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Frog DNA. Like,
Oh my
I still
gosh.
think that there's a good chance if we tried it, we could make it happen. But some people disagree with me.
Yeah. Also, wouldn't it be? I don't think they would go with frogs. I think like birds are closer to dinosaurs.
Listen,
I don't know. That cartoon
this,
DNA man told me that frogs were the way to go.
This is
so.
before all that.
Okay.
This is back when everybody thought they were just reptiles. Now,
Right.
In that movie, they said they were like birds.
actually, that's
Alan
true, the
Grant knew
raptors.
that.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe right.
Everyone
Listen,
thought he was crazy, but Grant knew what he was talking about.
Anyway, this is the helicopter. You can go.
Oh,
and
you can go pretty high.
Yeah, you can go pretty high. You can.
Can you jump out and parachute?
No, you basically control the vehicle, but you can trank the dinosaurs if you want. And this is, sorry, what I was
Hit
doing.
'em.
What I was doing in the other thing
Headshot.
was. Whoa, not a good shot.
Gotta-
The thing I was doing before was medicating the dinosaurs when I was shooting them. This is actually put them to sleep.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a little closer here.
Oh, so you're like flying the copter while aiming?
Yeah.
You can kind of like suggest where you want it to go.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta lead it a little.
I mean, you really shouldn't be this far away.
Really, no advantage to it.
No, not at all.
You're safe once you're.
You don't
at, like,
want them to
20
reach
feet.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just land next to them. This stuff's fun, being able to
Yeah.
control this. But after the first time I did it, I just automated everything and said, you just go get it yourself.
Yeah.
They do miss a lot, and I guess that's why you upgrade some of that stuff with the reload speed and the...
Well,
let's just do it from here.
It's kind of exciting too, like when a carnivore breaks out of the fence and is like actively eating people, and you're chasing it down,
Oh,
shooting
that's
darts
fun.
at it. Like,
Yeah,
it's pretty
should we
fun.
do that?
Yes, please.
let 'em
I want
go.
to see it. I want you to take pictures of it attacking people.
Okay, let me just show off the rest of the game before we do this.
Okay.
But do that. So, there's actually not that much more to what's going on here. The other things you can build, or the other monkey wrenches that happen, like Dan said, dinosaurs can get out of the pen. So you want to build upgrades to your enclosures at some point. And those can include things, I don't know if I have them unlocked here, but you can get electrified fences. I believe yeah. So you can get electrified fences that will work while the power grid is active. The power grid goes down, obviously the electrified fence will go down. Those will prevent or help prevent certain dinosaurs from getting out. They do get, when they get very uncomfortable, they start banging along the fence, and that happens during storms more so than other times, or if they just start getting lonely. I don't know if I have any here, but there was like a Draco King or something, and they just
right.
they did not want to be part of my thing.
They're jerks.
They were kind of jerks. What else? So you get upgrades. We'll go back to the fossil center where some new fossils came in. And look, sometimes you will just get fossils or rocks that are not fossils. So here I am getting more DNA for this particular dinosaur, but occasionally you just get things that's like, there's no dinosaur in here, but I'll give you $360,000, which is a lot of money.
Like a research center,
at least in the beginning of the game, is a lot of money. And again, this first island was pretty easy to get going, and I thought this game was all dinosaurs and lollipops. The next island is a little tougher, but before we get there, so here's an example of me doing this automatically. I'm going to select my ranger team. I'm going to tell them to go and refill this. And they'll just do it.
Or then you can click the other one too, and they'll just kind of follow the.
They can do 2 at a time, and then you need another ranger team, and which you can just buy.
And I think there are upgrades, right, that let you add tasks.
Yeah, like I just added another team there. Yes, and there are upgrades, kind of like the other stuff. Like I bought these upgrades and then just never put them on because it costs money to put them on.
Right.
And was like, we're okay.
Yeah.
So what else? You build a hotel. A lot of this is in service of getting your star rating up. So these star ratings, you can look at these summaries, are based upon a number of factors: variety of dinosaurs, number of dinosaurs, and the health of the dinosaurs.
Okay.
So you want to get all that up, and to get a higher star rating to unlock the next island, I believe you have to keep getting at least 3 stars on each previous island. So when I got Isla Muerta, it was because I got 3 stars on here. I have not gotten Isla Nublar.
That's the one from the first movie, I think.
Because I haven't gotten 4 stars on this island.
These aren't real. Are these real islands?
It's based next to Costa Rica, which is a real place.
Yeah, they often say like 15 miles from Costa Rica.
Okay, so who knows?
Who knows? And the same thing with the facility rating. A lot of things like food and how much food do you have? How much drink do you have? How many? There are stands in which people can see the dinosaurs, or your favorite, Abby, the gyro car.
Oh, hell yeah. This is pretty traditional for like a park sim. Or
some of that. If you're rating stuff, getting your ratings up. But it's not very complicated. Like I haven't seen things of like hire a guy to manage trash, or you don't have enough bathrooms, or
you can add like staff at the fast food restaurant and things like that, but that just like changes a number basically.
Yeah, and you can, again, Dan, you mentioned you can change the price of the hats, or
like Dino Bites.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you like pollute water, or
I haven't seen that.
How do you goof up?
I haven't seen that. So you can see here I've got other stuff I can unlock if I get my ratings high enough with each of these factions.
There's a Crichtonsaurus. That's great.
Yeah, that's neat.
Is that real? Did they name it? That wouldn't surprise me if they named a new dinosaur off of Crichton.
I would also not be surprised.
I have no idea.
That'd be great.
So this is kind of how you get better missions and unlocks. You have to get their faction rating up with each of these, and you kind of pick which contracts you want. All right, I think that's so. You have operations. This is where you build things like your ranger station, the guys who dart animals, storm defense stations, which we'll see in the other island very briefly. I'll show you. And then the guest facilities, hotels, all in service of getting this number up. Let's make a dinosaur go out.
Yes.
Burn it down.
Finally.
Yeah, let's burn this one down. Quickly, though, here's power. Very easy to hook up power from your main station to a substation. Very, very easy. I appreciate that. Paths, very easy to lay down pathing. There's one thing you can do on here, which is curved paths or straight paths that make it slightly more interesting. And then landscaping, kind of general management, sim style stuff. Lay down some trees if you want. Lay down some grass if you want.
And that stuff matters like in the pens where it's like if there are herbivores, it's like, oh, here's some shit to eat.
Yeah, you can just get rid of it if you need.
All right.
And there's some light terraforming you could do if you want. Yeah, you've seen it before.
Yeah.
Do you want water?
Hey.
There's some water. Let's make a dinosaur go crazy.
Let's do it.
All right, so I think we got
Just
2.
delete a fence.
Yeah, let's get rid of a fence. Probably maybe delete the...
It's right by the path.
You know what?
Fuck that gate. It's
this
stupid.
gate, this is a bad gate.
Open it. You can just open it. Yeah, there we go.
Now,
Hey, losers.
let's get in our car so we can really watch
If I was on that path as that opened, I'd be like, ah!
Later, suckers.
Safe.
Get the camera ready.
Yeah, get the camera. I need a good photo op. Out of my way.
Take a picture of you all getting eaten.
Should we try and chase him out?
Oh, it's coming.
you
It
don't
already
need to.
knows. Oh, geez.
Oh,
How's
good
that? Is that
shot.
a good
Yeah.
I'll take that reward. Let's give me some more photos.
Real eye for
To pay the
composition.
medical bills.
Just eat somebody. I really want you to eat somebody, bud.
Yeah, you smell that fresh human meat?
This is just
Kind of flashlight in his eyes.
Really got my wide angle on this one. Looking kind of dopey. Get out. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh no, where'd they all go?
Oh, they ran.
Oh, you guys are no fun.
Oh, wait, there's a person.
Just kind of knocked him over.
Take a bite.
Do they bite?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Wow.
I should really spin around.
Evil.
Oh, here comes
When
another.
another contract comes up, I'm turning to you first.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't think he eats rangers. I don't think he. I'm like with him.
You're a Jeep.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Come on.
Like,
Come
this
on.
stuff is pretty cool.
You should run, man.
If he was like actually attacking them, it'd be cool.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe this guy was confused. Like, oh, it's like bear. Do you not run when there's a bear near you? Or
Play dead. Play dead.
oh, come on, come on. Gotta get the camera back out. Oh gosh, no, it's just a dart. No, get the camera. Ah.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow, that's going to Nat Geo.
Excuse me. That is some diverse behavior. Thank you.
Completely in his mouth.
Oh
yeah.
damn. Now that's what I'm talking about.
How am I not just making bank on these?
You're like almost losing money. This is just for your passion.
Like, I swear, if I had like my phone, this would just go straight to YouTube. I'd be a billionaire.
Yeah.
I like that the dinosaur's like, hey,
Hey,
watch
race.
this.
Hey, get this. Watch this. Watch this.
I'm just gonna stand here and do nothing.
What's next? What's next on the menu, bud? I mean, okay, so I can bring in my other Jeep and trank him and take care of this whole thing, but this is really
Right.
awful. Oh, that would be a good shot. Do that again.
Nah.
I wish you had a horn. You don't?
You do.
Where is it?
It
Kong.
doesn't tell you, but I hit L3 on the controller and it worked.
Wait, plants
Right,
pop
H?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
There
thank
you go.
man. All right. I like this game a little more now. Where'd he go? Hey!
Oh, he's hiding.
Hey! I don't even own this property. Hey! Oh, come on! Go eat somebody.
This is a bummer. I want him to just fucking be wrecking the place. I want more chaos.
All right, well, let's see how our other dinosaurs doing.
They probably
I
don't.
think everyone ran away.
So you could, a little late now, but you can open the emergency shelter.
All right, everyone, you're safe.
Señoras y señores, como medida de precaución.
And you can do that during storms
Yeah,
and stuff
so,
too.
that's kind of it. Let me show you the other. There's some views here which I find to be. There's one view I don't know how to get to that I would find very useful, but I don't know how to get to it. So this can tell you like, oh, your power grid, storm protection center. I think I have one over here. It's like, oh, this thing somehow prevents buildings from getting damaged by storms.
Okay.
Let's call it a lightning tower. I don't know. This is how much radius that shelter has. You see all these
Okay,
people,
sure.
the ants running to it.
Yep.
Et cetera, right?
Yes.
This is how much these are viewing stations for the dinosaurs where people can see them. But there's a view, Dan, I don't know if you remember how to get to
Which
it.
one?
That like usually when there's something wrong, here it is up here, I'll show you. I want this all the time.
Go to the left.
This is what I want.
I think it's here. Escape out. I think it's to the left. I think it's that map right up above the eye. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, this is very helpful. This will show you where the dinosaurs are.
Someone just like knocking on the hotel door.
This dinosaur?
Yes.
Let's see.
He's right out front.
Yeah, this is very, very helpful.
Yeah.
I need my, is it M then just for that? Yeah, okay. Let's call in a unit here to take him down. Actually, you know what? Let's take him down.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's time.
It's time. He's right there. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Oh boy.
Where is it?
You leaned out the wrong window on this one, Fred. Oh boy.
Oh, brother.
Oh my gosh. Nope, no dinosaur here. I guess we're all clear.
Yeah, it's
We're
safe.
good.
Yeah, heading back
See
in.
you later.
All right. Where'd it go?
I don't know. Is he inside the hotel?
It's on this.
You get a
I
room?
bet it's back in the fucking forest.
No,
again.
it's on this compass. You guys need to go. You need to get. Oh, wait. It's like behind this viewing shelter.
I think so.
Bring it around. Okay.
There it is.
Get it.
Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
god,
Turn,
this
go
is
out the
so
other
stupid.
side.
Why wouldn't it let you do the other side?
Oh. It's behind here.
All right,
There
here we
we
go.
go.
Here we go. Kill it. Nice.
Thanks.
That hit?
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Just a little midnight.
Come on, come on. It's alright. It takes a little while for the juice to go in.
That
Takes a
guy.
little while for the juice to go
You
in.
should have bought the upgrade for reloading!
Oh, wait. He's going to go to
Oh,
sleep.
God.
He's asleep. He's asleep.
You'll only be half
he's
eaten.
asleep.
Oh.
He's asleep. Oh, he's going to sleep with this guy inside of him. Slowly back away. All right, so then you call in the yeah.
You've done good work in the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, great
yeah,
work.
Okay.
I know
Release a
you are perfect
velociraptor
for
into
this
the,
contract.
okay, whatever. Dude. That's what we should be concentrating on. Let's call in the transport, and this would be how you normally do this. Take him, and then you select the destination and say put him back
Okay.
here, please. That's
Easy
it.
peasy.
Easy peasy. And we do that with the other one. But let's go to the other island, which is here, in here. So Dan and I both got to this island, and the game got very hard.
Yeah.
You can really bone yourself by doing not the right order of building here. So
Especially right at the beginning.
at the very beginning, they start you off on this island, and you have a storm has hit. A lot of your stuff is down. They want you to repair it, and they stop hand-holding, which is fine, but they want you to repair it. And if you do it in not an efficient way, you'll just be negative money, losing money
Yeah.
That's
every
not good.
minute.
And I had to restart this whole island so many times, and then I always had to restart with the okay, repair the fence, do this thing.
So the nice thing is, okay, so there's two things. A good thing, well, A's not really going to be it, but on one hand, the good thing is you can restart this island as many times as you want without resetting your other island. So you just start this scenario
Don't let
over.
this go to your head, but that was some very impressive work on that contract.
Thanks. The other thing is, the islands don't really share funds. So
Oh, interesting.
It's like a different
I've
park.
received an offer that will definitely help the science
So-
division and can help you as well.
here's an idea for a contract, or here's a contract that I'm just not going to get to for a very long time. I'm not going to get a facility rating up to 3 stars, probably in a long time. I mean, I'm at 2.3 here. A facility different than the overall rating, but buildings are expensive. So you can say I've got $400,000, and things are just a dinosaur can cost $600,000.
Yeah, or just the basic things you need, like the expedition building or
Costs,
whatever. It's like
and
400.
expeditions cost 70,000.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna release our big bad here, and he was like 600 grand.
Yeah, like I would always have to start by making a bunch of the Struthororiuses or
little
whatever that
tiny
are
guys.
$35,000 each or whatever.
So one last thing I would like to show before we call it here, because this is interesting, but also not to me, is you can modify the genome of each dinosaur as you unlock different things. And I see where they're going. I just didn't find it all that interesting. So you can make them look cosmetically different with different patterns. When you see them come out, it's kind of neat. You can go in and add bat DNA, which will get them slightly stronger, or have them get sick less often. Things like that. And there's more than a few of these you can
Like tooth hardening, stuff like that.
yeah, and there's a viability rating, which means, hey, if this goes down enough, you're not going to have a good percentage to make this dinosaur.
Yeah, because there's a good chance if you're making one that, if it's 60% or whatever, it's just this one failed. This dinosaur is just...
Right, and as you get the genome, more of the genome up, there's a higher percentage. The viability goes up. You can see this is 100%. If I just made it straight here, kind of have a 100% chance.
Yeah.
And here you can see I've mucked around with their genome. So 78%, and I have a booster on this building that gives a plus 20%.
Yep.
And And that's kind of neat. Sometimes you'll get contracts that are like, hey, make one like you saw before. Make one with a immune response thing. And
Custom-made dinosaur, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like, I don't know.
Yeah, it like these bonuses and everything, they don't really impact the gameplay, and it's just like a tiny little stat bonus or something that it's not fun. It's just numbers and bonuses for the sake of having them.
So you and I were on this. I restarted this island once, and then I figured out I needed to. The first thing you need to make, hey, heads up, just make the excavation thing so you have money coming in. Right?
Oh, I would typically instantly make gift shops and fast food and all that stuff, just trying to make money.
So I just make the thing that you can go out, get the fossils, and then sell them. So I was just selling fossils early on, not even extracting DNA.
And you're just waiting.
And then you're just waiting because people aren't coming in at first until you have dinosaurs. And then you have to make some of the small dinosaurs, and they'll start coming in. And on this island, storms will come through, so you hit the little storm alarm. But like I said, things are very expensive. So I believe they wanted me to build a hotel. I don't know if I actually did on here yet. So hotels, let's see. I think it's like 400,000. No, 750,000. And so I would just sit here, and we just have to kind of sit here and wait.
Yeah.
And there's no time lapse.
No speed up time thing. It's just waiting.
So you kind of sit here, and luckily I'm kind of close, but after I buy that hotel, I'll be at 0.
Yeah, and then it's like, well, I need more dinosaurs to bring in more people, but I can't afford one right now.
Yeah, so the dinosaurs themselves get very pricey.
And the hotel doesn't bring in enough money to make it worth the upfront cost?
It'll bring in more money.
So
hopefully your rating will go up. Yeah, but it'll take a long time. But you can see some of these dinosaurs are, 550,000.
It's almost as much as a hotel.
Yeah.
Some of them are cheaper, like these little guys are 47. But when you're just starting out on this island, it can be very tough to get going. And you do, or at least I found myself sitting here waiting for money to just tick up with not a lot. Like at some point, I just didn't have enough to run the expeditions either because they're between 60 and 70,000 a piece to run. And also the research upgrades are relatively expensive. Everything is kind of pricey.
Is that the main thing that's different between the things? Is it's just more expensive?
Between the islands?
Yeah.
No, because so here, I'm a little confused. I think research is shared throughout the entirety of the thing. If I went back to my other island where I have more money, I could run a research project there, and then I would be able to install it here. It would carry over to here.
Oh, interesting.
I believe. But I can't run multiple research projects yet because it says I need some upgrade to run multiple teams. And
it's in the bottom right there.
That to me is confusing. Is it in here?
Research teams, bottom right.
Oh, here, yeah.
No. Like bottom right of the screen.
No, yeah, here. But here's the upgrade for it, right? And I'm not
right.
Not sure. Well, I'm not sure what that means. I think I have to
science mission on Isla Muerta.
Yeah, I think I have to get the rep up enough to do this mission before I can get another science team. But when I tried doing another science team before, I tried building another research center and said one per island. And I immediately thought once I had 2 research centers, I'd be able to run 2 research projects.
Right.
But no.
That's brutal.
It's weird. There's some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Jurassic World Evolution. It's not a very in-depth park management sim. If you're like Planet Coaster or Tycoon games, it's not that. No. And I have found a lot of stuff that does remind me of clickers of, you're just waiting for this to come in so you can, and maybe that's what all these games have been at their core
right.
all along, but this feels more of that. I'm waiting to run an excavation so I can get more excavations.
Right.
Uh-oh. Now somebody's fucking sick. I got a contract once that was like, hey, don't let this dinosaur get sick. And I was like, great, nobody's sick. And as soon as I got the contract, a dinosaur was sick.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the research to find the cure, so all my dinosaurs just died. Let's cure this and end it. Let's get in our Jeep and we'll cure it.
Also, if you don't have the cure, but you have one dino that's sick, can you just kill it?
How do you, I don't know. It said somewhere that you can sell dinosaurs, and I haven't figured out how to do that.
Here, buy my dinosaur. It definitely doesn't have a hookworm.
People who are just buying dinosaurs.
Take it to the bed.
Yeah,
it's
don't
fine.
look into its teeth. Don't look at its mouth.
It's $30 at the vet. You'll be fine.
Good parking job. Whoever put this car in. It wasn't me. I will say, though, once we find out there was a horn, everything's changed.
Better now?
Yeah, horn's a good...
Go.
Open. Does the car take damage?
I don't think so.
Boring. Honk honk.
And it automatically stops before you can hit the dinosaur.
Oh, really? Oh.
Uh-huh. It's like they have licensed dinosaurs or something. They can't show damage. Where was this Triceratops?
It's on the compass there. See,
Was it hiding?
right ahead of you. Keep going
Yeah,
straight.
there it
In the
is.
woods?
It's
It's
right
in
there.
the corner.
You want to go die in the woods?
Oh,
All right.
oh, we know, buddy.
Open your mouth.
You need to medicate that animal if you
Shoot
want
in the
to
eye.
Shoot it.
Nice to the butt.
Oh, that's sensitive back there?
Ew, ew.
This is bone. Hey!
No, it's like cartilage.
Hey! Just like Hitman.
Just like Hitman.
Boop. Oh,
Shot missed.
Yeah, you need a better fucking Nerf gun, whatever this thing is. Like, pump it a couple of more times. It's like you have to be touching it.
hey, it's a lot of medicine in each bullet.
You might as well just, like, slap it on the butt.
Nice.
Thanks.
Get it.
Oh, is it done?
This should be it. Got
Okay.
it.
Look, the
Nice.
dinosaur's healthy. No more hookworm. Yeah, see? Can't go.
Wow, good work.
Anyway, that's Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World Evolution. Catch it. Should we open the gates? Free the dinosaurs.
Taking the rear.
This is my protest against captive dinosaurs. All dinosaurs, be free. Open the gates.
Open all
I'm the
gates?
saboteur. I thought there was a thing.
I thought there was too.
Open all gates.
There's like an open all shelters thing or
Yeah.
close all shelters.
Be free. Dinosaurs. Hey, guess what? This isn't a good idea. Don't make dinosaurs.
Oh, they should if they can. Just they should all see the movie and make sure that those fences are really tough.
Be free. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Abby. This dinosaur doesn't even know it's good for it.
Thank you,
Go.
Benny.
Thanks.
Go, 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 go.